Hello and welcome to my channel, How To with Paul Henderson. Today's episode is going to be a two-parter. I'm going to film one part today, the second part in about a week and a half. In this video, I will be doing 4 things to my vehicle, but what this video is going to be mainly about is taking a sample of the engine oil and sending it into BLACKSTONE Laboratories to have the oil analyzed, and I will be doing this on my 2019 Chevy Silverado All-Star Edition V8 5.3 liter Ecotec 3 engine, dynamic fuel management, and some people think the 8-speed transmission sucks, but so far I haven't had any problems except for the little transmission bump that I have in the morning. But if I let it warm up for about 30 seconds, I don't have that problem. So that's it. On with the video. The 4 things that I'm going to be doing in my truck today. 1 is changing the motor oil. I'm going to be using a Mobile Synthetic 0820 Mobile 1 synthetic oil filter. My truck takes the M1212A, and on that filter I will be installing a pair of FILTERMAG Magnets. My truck takes, well, my filter takes the medium size. It's the SS300. That's about $126 from Amazon, and I will put a link in the description for that. And once I get the sample from the engine oil, I'm going to put it in this collection cup right here. I'll show you, and right in here. Put it back in here, you put a label on here, you send it into BLACKSTONE Laboratories with a $30 fee, and in about a week and a half, you'll get the results back of what's in your oil. I'm going to pay for the $40 fee, which consists of 5 tests that they will do, and that 5th test, which costs $10, will let me know how long I can keep the engine oil in my vehicle before the lubricants are depleted from the engine oil. So this will be pretty interesting to see. And since I use the JLT 3.0 black oil separator, that is one of the tests that they perform to find out how much black oil blow-by is in that motor oil. My JLT catches about 2.5 ounces every 6,000 miles. Now they did empty and check. Now I did check and empty the JLT a couple thousand miles ago, maybe 3. So it's not going to have the same amount that I had in last time that I checked it, but we will find out how much it caught. And I will look on my log sheets to see when exactly I did it last time, and then I'll let you know how much it accumulated in a certain amount of miles from the last time that I checked it. The first thing I'm going to need to do is drain the motor oil, and about 5 seconds after that, I will collect a 3-ounce sample for the BLACKSTONE Laboratories kit, and then the filter and the magnets. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to film the entire process, and then during the editing, I will speed that up 2.5 times and stop it in between if I end up saying anything, which I'm sure I will because I seem to talk a lot on these videos. So I'll see you under the vehicle. On my truck, I have this Fumoto quick release oil drain valve. I did do a installation video on it. Makes draining the oil pretty easy. Put the hose on the end of the nipple here. Then all you do is you flip a little valve right here. There we go. Now count to about 5 seconds, and then I'm going to go ahead and stop the oil flow. Alright, that's enough. Now I'm going to get a sample of the motor oil. Here's the collection cup. I'm going to go ahead and push this out of the way. Now you want to make sure that you don't get any contaminants inside this cup, so it's pretty clean. I'm going to go ahead and flip the lever now. That should do it. And then we go ahead and flip the lever again to completely drain the oil. So here's the sample that's going to go off to BLACKSTONE Laboratories.
Since I have a vertical oil filter, I'm able to fill it up with motor oil, and I lubed the gasket. All right. My hands are slippery. And now I'm going to do it one turn. Here's the filter mags. I'm going to go ahead and pull them out. This is what they look like. It's pretty thin. And pop one here. Put the other one right here. There you go. And when it comes time to change your oil again and to remove the filter, it takes 75 pounds of pull force. Sounds like a lot, but it's really not. That's all you do, just like that. There we go. And then I'll flip the lever back up on the Fumoto quick release valve. And put the little cap back on, which is right here. This little cap right here goes on the nipple that's on the Fumoto valve. Keep it clean inside. That's it. I am done changing the oil. Now I'll meet you up on top. All right, time for a drink. Now, time to fill the motor oil. Mine takes 8 quarts, so here we go. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and check the JLT 3.0 black oil separator. Okay, let me see where the ounces are. Here we go. Okay, so I have about 1 5 ounces, and I did measure, I wrote it down on my log sheet. When I checked it, I did catch 1.0 ounces, so that would be 2.5 ounces. I forgot to check the mileage, but that means that this JLT is catching the same amount of oil every 6,000 miles. So let me go ahead and just look inside here real quick. I don't know if you can see it. I'll try to zoom in. There's a little bit of gunk on the very bottom, but otherwise, this black oil is exactly how it should look, nice and black. If it was brown, that would mean that there's a coolant getting inside the engine oil, and that is one thing you do not want. So what I'm going to do is
I gotta grab a napkin real quick. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and just put it back on. Let me dump some more out. I really don't understand why these black oil separators aren't approved for California. It just doesn't make sense at all, because as that black oil gets burnt on the back side of the valves, it's really bad. It cakes up. You'll have performance issues, lower gas mileage, and you don't want to know how much it's going to cost to get the valves all cleaned. I don't know how much it is, but I'm sure it's expensive. So 1.5 ounces in this. I did about 1 ounce, I don't know, a couple thousand miles ago, maybe 3. It's really hard to say. I forgot to check, but it did catch the same amount. So now that that's done, so I did the oil, the filter mags, the JLT, and the filter and the oil, and I think I already mentioned all that, so I don't know. Got a little confused there. Let me go ahead and close up the hood, and I'll meet you on the side of the vehicle. Had to get a second beer. So I drained and refilled the motor oil, collected a sample to send off to BLACKSTONE Laboratories, replaced the filter, installed a pair of FILTERMAG Magnets, and checked my JLT 3.0 black oil separator. 1.5 ounces. A couple thousand miles ago I checked it and it was 1.0 ounces, so that would be 2.5 ounces. Inside your BLACKSTONE Laboratories kit, you get this mailing envelope, this mailing container, and this sample container. Inside the mailing container, you get this absorbency cloth that goes all around it. You also get this little baggie here. This goes inside the bag. Ziplock it closed. And that's going to go inside there. But you also get a little window sticker. You can put down the miles and date that you had sent this in. That's for you. Now what you do is you go to blackstonelaboratories.com. You order the kit. It's free. You can pay for it. You can pay for the analysis right then and there, or you can go back later on. And you get this white piece of paper here. Fill it out completely on both sides. Name, address, telephone number, what type of oil you use, your vehicle, if you, how much oil you add between oil changes. Mine's a 1/2 quart every 3,000 miles. So once that's all done, you put them inside here. Hang on a second. That goes inside there, that goes inside here. Then you're gonna go ahead and put the cap on, and it's gonna go inside the mail-in baggie. Seal it up, send it off, and then about 1.5 weeks, you'll get the results back. And that's when I'll be back to finish up this video. So be 1.5 weeks for me, but only a few seconds for you. So see you then. Have a good day. Before I send off my oil for analysis, I want to tell you exactly how much I'm paying for this test. I'm paying for the $40 value one, which consists of 5 tests. If you pay for the $30 one, you're going to get 4. And I'll tell you exactly what those tests are going to be. No matter if you pay for the $30 one or the $40 one, you're going to get the same 4 first tests. And for an extra $10, they'll do the 5th one. So for the first test, you're going to get the spectral exam, which will measure the levels of metals and additives that are present in the motor oil. Test number 2 will be the insolubles test. That's where they're going to measure the solids that are formed by oil oxidation, and that's when the oil breaks down due to the presence of oxygen accelerated by heat and blow by past the rings. That is where my JLT 3.0 comes in handy. Third test will be the viscosity test,
and that's where they're going to measure the grade and the thickness of your motor oil as it is in this test kit. And if it falls outside of that range, that means you have a problem inside of your engine, and that could be possibly from being overheated or contaminated with fuel, moisture, or coolant. And the fourth test will be the flash point test. This is where the vapors from the oil ignite, and that's not good, so you don't want that, and they'll let you know about that. And for an extra $10, you'll get this additional test, which is called the TBN, total base number. That's where they'll let you know that how long you can let your oil go before you have to change it again. Right now, my vehicle says like, right now I'm at, I think 9%, so I have to reset it. Might be at 10, I can't remember. So, and that's at about 6,000 something miles, but one time I let it get down pretty low, and I think it was at 6,500. So with that test, the TBN, total base number, they'll let you know exactly how long you can let that oil go before you have to change it. And that's an additional $10, and that's the one I'm paying for, and that's why it is $40. So now I'm gonna go ahead and fill out that little white piece of paper, go ahead and drop it off, and then I will see you in a week and a half. So 65 more seconds for you, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, see you in a few seconds. Hello and welcome back. It's been 26 days for me, about 30 to 45 seconds for you. The oil analysis took a little bit longer than anticipated. They were backlogged at BLACKSTONE Laboratories. So 26 days, not too bad. So here we go with the results. I will put a photo of this on the computer screen so you can follow along with me. The first set of numbers is going to be the numbers from my motor oil. The second set will be from the national average for this particular motor oil that is in my vehicle. And like I said, I don't know what type they used at the dealership. I normally use a Mobile 020 synthetic. So here we go. Aluminum 4, national average 4, chromium 1, national average 1, iron 13, national average 23. So I'm a little bit under on that one. Copper 47, national average 34, and I'm slightly over on that. Lead 0, national average 0, tin 1, national average 0, molybdenum 138, national average 109, so I'm over on that one. Nickel 0, and the average is 0. Manganese 6, national average 5. Silver 0, national average 0. Titanium 0, national average is 3. Titanium 0, national average is 3. Wait, I did that one already. Anyway, potassium 0, national average 4. Boron 22, national average 51, so I'm way under on that. Silicon 13, national average 17. Sodium 5, national average 14. Calcium 1280, the national average is 1283. Magnesium 537, national average 570. Phosphorus 672, national average 660, so I'm a little bit over on that one. Zinc 803, national average 757, and I'm over on that. Barium 0, national average 0. And the viscosity at 210 degrees, mine's 49.5. It should be between 46 to 56, so I'm right in the middle there. And at 100 degrees, it's at 7.11, and the value should be between 6.0 and 9.4, so I'm right there too. Now the flash point is when my oil will ignite. It's 350 degrees, and it should be around 385, so I'm a little bit under on that. That's kind of weird. Now the amount of fuel that I have in my motor oil is 1.8 parts per million. Should be no more than 2.0, so I'm under on that, barely. Antifreeze is 0, water 0, insolubles 0.2. Should be about 0.6, so I'm under, so I guess that's a good thing. And TBN is 2.2, should be about 1.0. Now they also say, let me go ahead and read this off to you. It says, Paul, it is okay that you're not sure which brand of dealership, what brand of oil the dealership used, but it's also helpful to know what kind it is because certain oils use atypical additives.
But there's nothing out of the ordinary with the 0 weight 20 universal average for the 5.3 Ecotech 3 engine with 6,600 miles on the oil. And the metals and samples all show a healthy amounts of wear by comparison. A 1% fuel is an area to monitor, but it's not a cautionary, and it is likely from normal use like idling, city driving, or taking the sample when the oil was too cold. Now the TBN is 2.2. It's starting to get a little bit low, but I should be able to hold off changing the motor oil until 9,000 miles. So I guess on average, my oil's not too bad. It will be pretty interesting to see what kind of metals will be in this oil 6,600 miles from now when I send that sample in, because I have those magnets on the oil filter. So we'll have to wait for another video for that one. So with all that said and done, now for my closing spiel, and be sure to stay after the closing spiel because I will have some bloopers. And here we go. Well, that's a wrap up another how-to video with Paul Henderson. This one was changing my oil filter, installing the magnets, and taking a sample to send off to BLACKSTONE Laboratories. If you like this video, hit the like button and the subscribe button. That really helps out my channel, and the bell icon, and you'll get notifications when new videos come out. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and may your oil stay clean, and guess that's it. Clean and free of any type of metals. So that's it. Have a good day. And I was going to show you a baseball cap I got. Hold on a second. I got this from BLACKSTONE Laboratories. I forgot to wear it. Anyway, everyone have a nice day, and hope you enjoyed the bloopers. Thanks. Bye. I'm going to be doing 4 things to this video today. No, not 4 things. Well, 4 things, but not to the video. I swear I don't make these bloopers up. Hello and welcome to my channel, How To with Paul Henderson. Today's episode is going to be a 2-parter. I will be filming the 4 things that I'm going to be doing in my vehicle. Is I'm going to be draining out the engine oil and replacing it with this Mobil 1 synthetic 0-40-20. The 4 things that I'm going to be doing to my vehicle is I'm going to be changing the engine oil, and I'm going to be replacing that engine oil with the Mobil 0 weight 20. Damn. And there's a fucking little fucking airplane going over it. Today, it's been pretty good. I only had to stop once. No one mowed their yard. No weed whackers, no blowers, no mowers. 1 airplane, but I wasn't filming at the time. And now I got this shitty little one above. And I'm gonna have to wait. Got the sample of the motor oil to send off the JLT. Oh, you bitch. Checked my JLT. Today, I caught it. You son of a bitch. Okay, 1 more take should be it. I swear. So you're gonna fill this out. It's gonna get wrapped around there. No. I already fucked it up. Dang it. Let me do it over. Like I said earlier, I did check. It had caught a 1.0 ounces. Okay, I'm getting tired. We're drunk. I'm not too sure. Actually, this is my 3rd beer. I just didn't want to seem like an alcoholic, but anyway, it is what it is. 1 more take, and that's it. Better be anyway. And now I got some fool that's walking right behind me. Got me distracted. Son of a bitch. He said it, not me. And collected a sample from, and there's a fucking airplane going overhead. Fuck, bitch. This right here has taken me at least 20 takes. And when I said I was on my 2nd beer, this is actually my 4th, because I kept taking a drink, and then I emptied it, had to get another one. So It's my fourth one, not my second. You think I need AA? Maybe, maybe not. Now the fourth one, is the viscosity test, and that's where they measure the grade or thickness of the motor oil. Oh, we already did that one. Damn, you son of a bitch. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, flash point. Damn. Let me start that over.